Hey there, Zelda fans! Amanda Van Heil here with another episode of Zelda Weekly. We got a 10-minute gameplay preview of Tears of the Kingdom earlier this week. It showed off some really cool new features, items, and abilities. Weapon fusion is the one I am most excited for. You can put like a stone on a stick, and that essentially makes a giant hammer. Or you can fuse a pitchfork onto a long stick that makes for like a really good distance strike, so it's like a super poker. Or you could put like a mushroom on a shield, which creates a dust cloud so you can go in and do a nice sneak strike. It looks like monsters can use fused weapons too. There was one that had what looked like a door or a giant plank on a stick. I called it a giant fly swatter. There's another ability that looks like fusion. It's very similar. It's called Ultra Hand. Only instead of fusing weapons together, you use special hand glue to use things like logs and you stick them together to make like a raft, or other kinds of vehicles when you put the motors on them that makes it move. And I just cannot wait to see everyone's creativity on making new vehicles. I know I'm going to make a pod racer because the raft that they made in the video kind of reminded me of one. One new ability is called Ascend, which lets you pass through ceilings. So rather than using a ton of stamina and climbing, you can just go through the ceiling, so that's super convenient. Another one is called Recall, and it rewinds the movement of an object. So like if something were to fall from the sky, you could use Recall to ride it back into the Sky Islands. And of course, I cannot leave out the bit about the Zonai charge being an item dropped from enemies. I imagine Zelda tubers around the world were collectively celebrating at that reveal. The Zonai are kind of mysterious, so if you want to learn more about them, I recommend checking out videos from creators like Zeltic, Commonwealth Realm, HMK, Hyrule Gamer, Nintendo Black Crisis, Bandit Games, others of you out there that I'm so sorry I missed, and I know you're never going to let me live it down if I left you out. Nintendo also revealed the upcoming Zelda-themed Switch OLED, which features a bunch of Zonai designs, along with a Pro Controller and carrying case. The Switch comes out on April 28th, so that's ahead of the game's launch of May 12th, with the Pro Controller and carrying case also coming out on May 12th. So what else happened this week? Well, E3 got canceled again. It's really disappointing, to be honest. The big three, Nintendo, Sony, and Microsoft, had already said that they were not going to be there, and the cancellation comes right after Ubisoft and Sega pulled out of the event. Jeff Keighley used this as an opportunity to plug his big Summertime Games Fest pool party. That is taking place on June 8th, around the same time E3 would have been happening. The ongoing rhetoric about E3 is that it's not relevant anymore because companies can host their own presentations. But E3 was so much more than just game announcements, and I am very sad to see it go. Also, I already had all my outfits picked out for this year's E3, like I went and bought new stuff specifically for it, so now I'm extra disappointed. So last episode I asked you guys what your favorite mask in Majora's Mask is, and here is what you said. Adam Crow says, I feel like this is a generic answer, but the Fierce Deity mask. How do you make Adult Link cooler? Give him armor, white hair, and a giant sword that shoots lasers. Made obliterating the final boss of Majora's Mask so much fun. Kirk17 says, my favorite mask is the Goron mask because I always see myself as a Goron. I see myself eating a rock like it is a piece of chicken and getting into a friendly Goron wrestling match with my other Goron friends. So for me, it would be the Goron mask, no doubt about it. Orion Cochran says, favorite mask for me would be the bunny hood to make movement faster. First chance I get to grab it, I do so, usually locked onto an item button always. And Seely Seal says, Deku Scrub mask is my favorite because he's cute and sad and it fits the theme. Also, he had the best temple in Woodfall and best mechanics. I think my favorite is the Bremen's mask because I like having the little baby chickens follow me around. I love little baby chickens. Alright, so my question for you this time, what was your favorite part, or what are you most looking forward to that you saw that was in this latest Tears of the Kingdom gameplay reveal? And finally, a big happy birthday to Isaac, the Zelda Weekly editor. Thank you for all you do and for making me look good every week. Happy birthday. All right, everybody, well, thank you so very much for watching more Zelda Weekly. My name's Amanda Van Heil. Make sure to follow us on our Twitch channel, Zelda Universe TV, and I'll see you guys soon.